Cool.
Hello and welcome to the Arizona Wildcats post-game report. I'm Michael Lev with the Arizona Daily Star. This is my colleague Zach Rosenblatt. We're at the Sun Bowl, Zach, where Arizona trounced UTEP 63-16. It was the second time this season in 3 games that Arizona has gone over 60 points. I don't know who would win a game between Northern Arizona and UTEP. I'm not sure I'd want to see that game.
I might lean NAU, honestly.
You might lean NAU. UTEP is a really bad team. But Arizona had a really good performance tonight. The guy who had the best performance of all was the much maligned quarterback, Brandon Dawkins. What did you see out of Brandon today?
Well, we talked to Brandon after the game. We talked to Coach Rod and a couple of the players. They all talked about how you could just see it in his. Brandon maybe didn't want to talk about it, but all his teammates said we could see it in his eyes this week. You know, he heard everything that was said about him last week, even if he wants to pretend like he didn't. And you know, he wanted to come out and prove that he deserved to be the quarterback of the school. And Rich Rod said, you know, he understands what comes with being a quarterback. And I think we saw him go out there confident. You know, he ran the offense. He didn't make. I don't know if he made any great throws, but he didn't make any bad throws, which is a big step up. And he ran the ball as well as he has since he's been the quarterback. So I mean, I don't think you can really nitpick anything really from the night from him. Right?
No, I mean, he completed 18 of 21 passes, career high in completion percentage. Accounted for 6 touchdowns, which is a career high, 3 touchdown passes, which was a career high. He directed the offense well. His running is always spectacular. I mean, we've seen that many times.
But the passing is
there
never
weren't a
complimented.
ton of amazing passes tonight, but like you said, he just kind of executed the plays that were there. You know, they ran some nice play action plays, some bootlegs, got guys into open situations, using the defense's aggressiveness against it, and he hit the passes this time. That was probably the biggest difference between this game and Houston. It was the easy stuff that he seemed to miss last week. Guys wide open in the end zone or wide open near the sideline. He made all those plays. Now, of course, the question is, can he do that against Utah? Can he do that against Colorado? As he mentioned, this is not a one-week sport. You know, you're always kind of trying to prove yourself each and every week, but it is a good thing to have this kind of performance heading into Pac-12 play, right?
Yes, I mean, if nothing else, a win always gives you a little bit of a boost. I mean, they lost enough last year that they know the difference in feelings. But yeah, I mean, I think we've both talked about this. You know, I don't know if we were gonna wean much out of what they can do going forward out of this game, but this is reflectively a good sign of progress, which we haven't really seen out of Brandon. So if he can, like we said, just complete the passes and don't make bad decisions. He doesn't. Maybe he's not going to be able to throw the ball 50 yards down the field and complete a pass right in the to the basket of Sean Poindexter. But if he can complete 10-yard passes, 5-yard passes, get the offense going, let the running backs do their thing, then maybe they'll upset a few people.
Sure. I can totally see things playing out that way if he plays like he did tonight. We talked about coming into this game how the score would matter. You know, if they had won by 14 points or 17 points, it might not have looked very good. They ended up winning by 47.
Although it was 0-0 after one quarter.
It was 0-0, and then it was just an explosion of great offensive plays. We saw another special teams amazing play by Sean Brown, his second punt
Sports
return.
Center top 10 most likely.
Yeah,
We're not
it probably was a great spin move near the sideline down there. The other thing I want to talk about tonight, Zach, is all those freshmen on defense, guys showing up. Tony Fields, Colin Schooler, even Anthony Pandy got in the game. JB Brown showed up in the game. What do you think this means for the Wildcats in the near future and in the long term?
Yeah, it's a good question. I wrote about this in tomorrow's paper, actually. Rich Rod has been hyping up that this freshman class is going to be the best he's had since way before some of these guys were even committed here. Since last March when they got a commitment, he's been saying this is going to be the best class I've ever had at Arizona. He's been saying that. He said that throughout the 3-9 season. He said it after the 3-9 season. He said throughout fall camp, this freshman class is going to be the most important thing this season. Maybe 20 guys might play, and we're kind of seeing that. He's given them all a chance to make mistakes, and really they haven't made that many of them. I mean, a lot of it was against NAU and UTEP. They played today, but I mean, they've shown signs of playmaking ability and athleticism, and guys like Scotty Young and Colin Schooler and Tony Fields, like, you're noticing them. I mean, when you're noticing a freshman coming in their first year, like that's huge. I mean, they're going to go get some guys that are bigger than anyone they've seen. Ed Oliver is the exception, but Utah has some big dudes, so we're going to find out just exactly what these freshmen are made of.
They did play really well in the second half against Houston, too. They shut them out. The only points they scored in that game came on a safety.
Bryce Wolma on offense has been a standout.
Bryce Wolma on offense. Nathan Tilford got into the game late, showed some stuff again. Certainly would like to see more of Nathan than we did tonight. I think having Nick Wilson back was a nice little boost for the offense as well. So you feel good about things coming out of this game. It's only going to get tougher from here, obviously. But I think now you've got the crowd into it. The fans are going to be kind of back on their side. They're going to be back on Brandon Dawkins' side.
What
so
have you done for me lately? So yeah.
Yeah, I think there's, the pieces are in place for maybe a little bit of Pac-12 after dark magic happening next Friday at Arizona Stadium. We'll see what happens then, but at least you can the seeds have been sown tonight for that sort of a magical performance. All right, anyway, that's our show for tonight. Thank you for watching the Arizona Wildcats post-game report. You can check out our work at Tucson.com. For Zach, I'm Michael. We'll see you next time.